In the movie AI, a mechanical boy's yearning for his human mother causes her to be cloned from a lock of her hair many years after her death. That hair was stored in a secret pouch in a mechanical teddy bear. On a tour bus in China, one of our guides told me that I reminded her of a panda bear. Was it because of my panda logo shirts, which I wore all the time? No, she said, you have a white patch of hair. Spider-Man, Batman, Superman. They all have interesting origin stories. Here's mine. One moment helped to direct the course my life would follow. I can't remember exactly how old I was. I might have been 8 or 9. One evening I was washing my hair. My mom was in the living room watching a made-for-television movie. I washed my hair by sticking my head under the faucet. I liked the feeling of just the water hitting my scalp. For some reason I forgot where I was and raised my head. My head struck the square edge of the faucet and the force broke the skin on my scalp, causing blood to gush from the wound like oil from a well. I thought it was neat. The blow hurt a little bit, but I pressed my hand against the wound and that stopped the bleeding. I dried off and went into the living room and told my mom what had happened. I was surprised that she wasn't too worried. Sometimes being different was advantageous. Once I was in the public library and my mom had to get in touch with me. She told the librarian to relay her message to the boy with the white hair. She couldn't say Asian boy as we lived in Hawaii. Asha made a movement so swift that I could scarcely follow it. But it seemed to me that she lightly struck the poor girl upon the head with her hand. I looked at Ustane and then staggered back in horror, for there upon her hair, right across her bronze-like tresses, were 3 finger marks, white as snow. As for the girl herself, she had put her hands to her head and was looking dazed. I was different, and the kids in my class teased me. My mom helped me to dye my hair. I swam a lot in chlorinated pools. The chlorine reacted with the hair dye chemicals and turned my hair color into a brownish color. I quit dyeing my hair after that. For the next 20 plus years, the white patch of hair remained undyed. Waardenburg syndrome is an inherited disorder often characterized by varying degrees of hearing loss and changes in skin and hair pigmentation. People with WS may also have distinctive hair coloring, such as a patch of white hair. I definitely don't have Waardenburg syndrome. In fact, most people with white patches of hair don't have any medical problems. I have pretty good hearing. I've recorded great sound for several films this year. Several well-known people have white patches. Bonnie Raitt, a blues singer, Sammo Hung, a Hong Kong action star, and Scott Bakula, a television actor, all display their white patch. If they don't dye their hair, why should I?
All right, maybe she rejected him. She probably has some special kind of senses. Rats can sense diseased or genetic damage in their potential mates, so we can test his body for any hereditary diseases, any defects that would have made him a loser, essentially.
Will I ever make a woman a mother? What color should I dye my hair? Black, of course. What brand should I buy? Nutrius was promoting their product in a special 2-for-1 deal. The only color to match my hair coloring was black licorice. Would my hair be too black and look out of place, like Uma Thurman's character in Pulp Fiction? The woman on the box looked sort of like her character. A few months later, Nutris put out an Asian woman on the box. I would have had a much easier time finding my hair dye then. In the future, according to the movie Gattaca, parents can design the DNA of their children. The best jobs in schooling are reserved for these people. Vincent, played by Ethan Hawke, wants to be a test pilot. He is a natural born and does not have the right DNA. He borrows someone's DNA and gets rid of any trace of his own bad DNA by showering and scrubbing. Dyeing my hair is my way of hiding my DNA. Maybe someday our descendants will look like the mechas at the end of the movie AI, and we won't care how anyone looks.